Hey guys, so I tried to restart YouTube. I tried my very best and it just isn't working. So that's what this video is about. It's a health update and a frustration update. So I love being creative. I really do. And YouTube is one of the fun ways to be creative, to make a video about something, to vlog something, and I love it. But my life is crazy right now. I have 3 kids. They are 9, 6, and 1. We're homeschooling, which is taking up all the morning. We also cook very healthy due to, I guess, gut issues that run in our family. And I have a husband that works 12 hours a day. So adding something back in, it just isn't working. It's just making everything even more rushed and stressful. And that's not what YouTube is supposed to be. YouTube is supposed to be a fun, creative outlet, and not a chore. I don't want it to feel like a chore. Nobody loves everything all the time. So I'm getting over a cold, if you can hear. But, so for the last 2 weeks, my husband worked last weekend as well, which was very difficult. And then I was sick, and then we had a miscarriage, and that's my 7th miscarriage. And I can talk about that in a whole nother video, because that's a whole bucket of things. I know what to do to make a video. I know, it's just too distracting. It's too distracting to make a video. So there's always kids in the background. My kids aren't old enough for me to say, hey, go to your room and be quiet for 30 minutes so I can film paper Sloyd tutorial or an update video. It just, for some reason when I tell my kids, hey, go be quiet in this corner, or here's a snack in a movie, and they hear video, they automatically need me. So right now, they're downstairs playing the piano and my husband's watching them. But he has a very busy, crazy life, and he just, I don't know, he doesn't have time for that. He's mowing the lawn, fixing something on our house, fixing a car, grocery shopping. He's always running around doing things too, so I hate to ask him to do something extra. I know he's a parent, but extra is asking him, hey, I want to do this special craft called making a YouTube video that isn't necessary for life. You know, it's not like part of everyday life. Although it is good to support your spouse in creative endeavors. Right now everything is hard and we need as many breaks as we can due to having small children. And I love homeschooling and I've chosen to do it, and I want to continue to do it for as long as I can with my bad health. Whew. Anyway, there's nothing much to update about my chronic illness. I had a really bad cold that turned into bronchitis, and I was coughing so much that I gave myself a concussion, I think. I'm having concussion symptoms, so I've been dealing with that, which is crazy. I didn't even know that could happen. So that's the health update. I want to make videos. I have a desire and ideas and no time to do execution or edit, and it's just not working. I remember with the other 2, by the time they got to be 3, it got a lot easier and I could make a few videos here and there, but this just isn't something that I'm going to be able to do, and it's really sad because I haven't even finished paper Sloyd, and I have so many things knitting that I've done. Like I finished my sweater, and I made Becky a cardigan, and I made a pair of little pants for my friend's new baby, and I'm making Esther a cardigan. I made each kid a hat, and I just don't have time to document all those things. And I know other YouTubers out there are killing it, and they're finding ways to do this, and a lot of them have. I was thinking, like, why is this such a hard thing for me when other YouTubers seem to do so well? I was thinking, other YouTubers have their kids in school usually, so they have free time during the day, or they have a husband because of their YouTube career who stays at home and can just support them as they work on YouTube. This isn't a job for me. This is like creative outlet. Or, you know, maybe they have a mother-in-law or a mom who could come by and watch their kids, or maybe they have a very big age range of kids. So the older ones are really helping with the younger ones, and they don't have a baby. They don't have a chronic illness. I have a baby, I have a chronic illness. I have very little help from my husband who works long hours, and I'm homeschooling. And these are all things, some of them I didn't choose, like I didn't choose to have a chronic illness, but they're all things that I have to factor into my life and my time, and I just don't have time for YouTube right now. But I gave it a good shot and I tried, and I guess that's what matters. I also have given up playing the violin. I played the violin for 3.5, maybe 4 years. Got really good at it, and it was so fun, and I loved it. And I don't do it anymore. It's been 6 months since I picked up the violin. We rented my violin and I returned it, and it's just, I cried all the way home. It's just, there's only certain things that I can have in my life, so I'm still knitting, and that's really the only hobby I have right now is knitting and crochet. I don't write. I don't do photography. I used to love scrapbooking and sewing, and as I'm growing a family and raising my kids and dealing with a chronic illness, there's just less and less and less that I have time in my life. And I'm also going through a transition. After I have a baby, it's like everything changes. I don't know if anyone else goes through this, but like, I have to figure out who I am all over again. It takes about 3 years. My entire body changes. I have to get used to a new body. Some people's bodies go back right away. Mine don't. And I don't know. I know that humans are always in a state of transition, especially as my kids grow and go through different stages. Every age is very different. And it's wonderful to see them grow up and get to experience that with them and have them close and get to raise them by hand. I enjoy all of that. And I wouldn't change it. But it just means I have less time for hobbies. So that was a really long-winded video to say why I'm not making videos very much. I'd love some tips if you're also a mom, or yeah, I'm going to start making a list of video ideas and start really planning carefully my time and what I want to do, and maybe we can make this something fun, or maybe it'll just be an occasional thing where I make 3 videos a year and that's it. But I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I already have, and that you can find a YouTuber, if that's what you want, who is more consistent. And yeah, I will come back eventually if I'm alive in the future, because I love this, and I know I can be good at it when I have time to devote to it. But yeah, still doing keto. Lost 5 pounds in like about 6 months. And my husband's lost about 30 pounds, but he's not breastfeeding, and I do eat a lot more carbs than he does. But I'm doing better on keto. Esther turns 18 months on the 1st. Lots of life things happening. Lots of dreams that I'm trying to build. And keep my house clean. That's a must for survival. And cook good food and read books to my kids and just spend time together, because one day they're going to grow up and they can move to Japan. Might not see them for a long time. You never know what's going to happen. Just living in the moment, and in the moment there's not a lot of time to pick up a camera. So I'll see you guys around when I see you.